Once you decide to study abroad, 100 questions keep popping up. Where do I start? How much does it cost? Will I get a scholarship? Don't worry, we've got you. We're answering the internet's most Googled study abroad questions. What's the cost of studying abroad? It really varies. Some countries could be quite affordable while others could be expensive, depending upon whether you're attending a public or a private university, the course you're choosing, and your lifestyle. You need to factor in tuition fees, living expenses, travel, and sometimes additional costs like insurance and student expenses. For USA, it costs anywhere between $30,000 to $100,000 per year, which roughly converts to about 25 lakhs to 85 lakhs per annum. For Canada, it is anywhere between 20,000 to 100,000 Canadian dollars, which converts to about 20 lakhs to 60 lakhs per annum. For Australia, it ranges between $50,000 to 85,000 Australian dollars, which converts to about 25 to 50 lakhs per annum. For UK, it ranges between 35 to 75,000 pounds, which roughly converts to about 35 lakhs to 75 lakhs per annum. For Singapore, there are really three big universities that are worth studying in. It's NUS, NTU, and SMU. So the average cost at these universities is about 50,000 Sing dollars, which converts to about 35 lakhs per annum. When it comes to Europe, the great thing is first of all, it's a continent. It has countries like France, Germany, where public education is free of cost, and countries like Netherlands, Sweden, etc., where the study abroad costs are pretty low. So it ranges anywhere between, including living expenses, anywhere between 10,000 euros to 30,000 euros per annum, which roughly converts to about 10 lakhs to 30 lakhs per annum. Immediately after answering costs of studying abroad, the question I get is whether I get scholarships or not. This fairly depends on your profile and the university you're applying to. Getting scholarships in top or most popular study abroad destinations like the US, UK, or Canada might be tough. Whereas in the same countries, if you're applying to medium-ranked universities, there are very high chances of getting scholarships. However, in 2025, some top universities like Harvard are waiving the entire tuition fees and also covering living expenses if your parents' annual income is below a certain amount. And I hope many more universities will follow in Harvard's footsteps. Which country is the best for studying abroad? That depends on what matters to you, and every year I see students with different preferences. Some students prefer English-speaking countries so that it's easy to integrate into the campus and work life, while others are really open to learning new languages. So Europe would be a great destination for the lifestyle and affordability. Some students look for post-work opportunities and work visa criteria, while others are just looking at high-quality education. Comment below what you are looking for so that I'll be able to answer what are the best choices for you. When can I start applying for study abroad courses? Most universities have two main intakes, typically fall and spring. Fall is the most common intake. Ideally, you should start at least a year before your intended intake so that it gives you enough time for test prep, arranging your documents, applications without too much rush. What documents do I need to apply? The basic documents, no matter which country you're going to, that you require to apply are your academic transcripts, your statement of purpose, your English proficiency scores like IELTS or TOEFL, recommendation letters. Depending upon your course, you might also need a resume, portfolio, or other forms of documents. What kind of housing can I expect as an international student? There are plenty of options. You can either look for on-campus housing or rent or shared apartments or private student housing. Each has its own benefits in terms of cost, convenience, and privacy. It totally depends on what feels right for you. Can I work while studying abroad? Yes, in most countries, international students are allowed to work part-time during their studies. Usually it's around 15 to 20 hours per week. It's a great way to earn money and earn experience as long as you manage your time well. Will my overseas qualification be accepted in my home country? In most cases, yes, especially if your university has an international accreditation. It's always good to check with your local body or industrial organizations at home if you are eventually deciding to come back to your country in your specialized field. If you still got questions, comment below and I'll answer them as soon as possible. Alternatively, you can reach out to me because study abroad is like a very personal journey, so we can have a deeper conversation about your plans.